college students. Welcome to Delta TV5 News. I'm your host, Grace Mosier, and today we are covering one of our top-breaking stories, an investigative piece into one of Bay City's newest and rising local hangouts, Crazy Quarters Arcade, where you can cash in a $20 bill into spending the rest of your days reaching that Space Invaders high score, beating all your friends in Street Fighter II, or becoming Bay City's Kingpin Ball Wizard. Taking to the scene now is our street reporting journalist, Grace Mosier. I'm here on location at Bay City's very own newest establishment, making its own way here on Center Avenue, one quarter at a time. I came inside the building only to find myself lost amongst a gathering of other players, button mashing away at their video games. I felt like I had traveled back in time to the 1980s with the neon lighting and music you'd only find on a Sony Walkman. I myself got caught up in a game of Mrs. Pac-Man, even made it to level 10 before running out of lives, but hey, at least my high score is etched into this machine until somebody else beats it. I walked around, discovering areas dedicated to each type of video game. One room had mainly single-player games, new and old, ranging from Japanese rhythm games to The Simpsons arcade. The next room had a real retro feel to it, a space fit for the classic video games like Space Invaders, Rampage, and Dragon's Lair.
Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard.
The last room on the main floor was for more competitive players to test their skills at games like Skee-Ball, Mortal Kombat, and the abundance of racing games to keep the blood pumping and the virtual breeze through your hair. The final room I got to explore was the basement, also known as the pinball room, for good reason. Top to bottom, wall to wall, it was filled with pinball machines, old and new, taking up so much space with so much variety, anybody could find one they'd enjoy. Motley Crue, South Park, The Munsters, Thunderball, you name it, they had a pinball machine for it. Crazy Quarters Arcade continues to grow with patrons each and every week, attracting players from not only all over Bay City, but all over mid-Michigan to relive the days of the early 80s or just looking to have a good time with friends over some video games, both new and old, tasty snacks, and a bottle of Coca-Cola. Coming up later, catch our 6 o'clock news coverage with a special edition piece into Bay City's deep, dark underbelly of high school anime clubs. Nerds getting together to discuss Lucky Star or secret buyouts for one piece of meth. Until next time, have a great afternoon.